How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We might have a solution to fix UST, which would then fix a lot of the fear in the market right now. Now, I want to give you my thoughts on it, talk about what they might do, because Kwon did say that he has a method that he think will restore PEG. We have some leaks coming out about it. He's supposedly going to tell us the official plan later today, but I think I know why it's being put off a little bit. So I want to explain that to you. If you guys don't mind hitting the like button and subscribe button, I appreciate that. If this is your first time watching the channel, feel free to hit subscribe. We talk about crypto every single day. There's also a link down there to BlockFi to get up to a $250 bonus on crypto when you start depositing. You can get up to $250 in Bitcoin. There's also a link down there to Unstoppable Domains to get a readable wallet address. You can also resell these for a higher price in the future on something like OpenSea. Now, the crypto market has been pretty much sideways today. I mean, it's up on the 24-hour. We bounced off of about 30,000 this morning. I talked about what this meant for the market, key levels. I've talked about so much over the last day. It's been a crazy last really 30 hours or so, and we have CPI data coming out tomorrow. So it's going to continue to be crazy. But the main thing in the crypto market that's causing volatility and causing fear right now is UST. This is an algorithmic stablecoin that fell below its peg down to 66 cents yesterday, depending on where you're looking at it. Still at 91 cents now. It's gone back and forth between about 90 cents, even 88 cents, and about 93 cents, coming back and forth over the last 24 hours. And Kwon said that he is announcing a recovery plan for UST soon. He said he didn't mean to be so quiet. He needed razor focus to deliver, and he thanked everyone for the support. Now, yesterday they deployed capital. Looks like they sold all their Bitcoin. They withdrew it all from their wallet, at least, and it looks like they used that to buy back UST. That's why they were pushing for $10 billion in Bitcoin reserves. Now, there was a coordinated attack on them to try to drop PEG. People were shorting Luna. It's been crazy. Now, he hasn't come out with his actual plan yet, or at least he hasn't made it public yet. But there is some word about what's happening. This is coming, I've actually seen it from a couple different people, so it is speculation right now, but it makes sense to me what they're trying to do and why he hasn't exactly given the exact plan yet, because it's not finalized yet. The details that they've heard are that Jump Capital, Celsius, and Jane Street committed already. Alameda hasn't. They're targeting a $1.5 billion raise, maybe $1 billion raise. They're going to give a 50% discount to Luna Spot with a 1-year lockup and monthly linear vest over 1 year. So they have to wait 1 year, and then a year from now they're going to get about 8%, 8.25% over the coming 12 months, over each of the coming 12 months. Total of $700 million in commitments as of this morning. So some people are giving their thoughts on this. I mean, this is how it breaks down. $14.5 basically right now, and actually Luna's fallen down, so now it'd be like $12 is the discount price. Luna circulating supply 371 million, funds to raise $1 billion. So they're looking at possibly making it so that we inflate the supply by about 20%. Now, I think this would do a couple things. First of all, it would most likely restore PEG. It would give people confidence that, hey, they have $1 to $1.5 billion. They're going to go back and buy UST off the market, push it back up. Maybe it doesn't hit exactly where it was before. Maybe it doesn't hit exactly $1, but it brings it pretty close. I think there would be a little bit of selling pressure with people that just want to get out of it as it nears. So be on the lookout for that. It might be something that maybe you don't want to wait for it to hit exactly $1. That's going to be up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. So I think it would restore PEG. It also, I think, piss off the Luna community. A lot of them think that the mechanism to bring PEG will work and it will come back to PEG, and they don't want to be diluted, which makes sense. I mean, when you talk about how much selling pressure that would put on Luna in a year, because they've already done a raise like this before. They've already locked up some Terra, given it a discount. That was at a much higher price, but this would cause a lot of selling pressure in a year. So I think a lot of people would sell Terra. They would not be happy with this. And I think it would be probably bearish for Terra overall over the long term. I think a lot of people have lost faith, and I've seen I've seen a variety of different thoughts on this, and I think it kind of boils down to it depends how you perceive things. Like some people think that this has been terrible for Terra and for the ecosystem. They think all of their credibility is gone because Terra, UST, is not a stablecoin. It falls. It can fluctuate a lot, and in times of need where you want to buy something like Bitcoin, you might not have enough. You might not have the peg to $1, so it might hurt your ability to do that. Other people are saying, hey, if this gets back to peg, this is battle tested. All you have to do is hold on to it, and you can still make 18 to 20% in Anchor Protocol. All you have to do is hold. Like, don't look at it. If it falls down, it will come back to peg. They'll make it come back. Personally, I've been using this as a form of cash. So for me, I'm not trying to spread FUD or anything like that, but for me, using it as cash, I want to have access to it and have it not break peg. I'm not using it, well, I used it because it does give passive income, but it's not like I really care to hold on to UST for the next 10 or 20 years and just get 18% interest. If that works out, that's fantastic for you. But I've been using it to store some cash for market downturns. So for me, as we get closer to peg, I will sell into USDC, and then I'll have to decide whether I want to keep in USDC. I'll probably move some to my bank account as well, but that's just my opinion. I think that this probably is one of the only plans that could actually work to bring it back to peg in a short period of time. Sounds like it's pretty close to closing now, and maybe by the time that I release this, he's already come out with his plan. I'll give an update on that in a future video, but I want to give this update because this does make sense for what they're going to try to do, and I've seen it in several places, so this is probably what they're trying to do. Of course, you have to do your own research. This might not be true. This might be just speculation, but I think this would be helpful for UST's peg. Like I said too, a lot of people are playing this differently. Some people shorted Luna. Some people are buying UST when it's depegged because they think it's the easiest trade ever. They think it will just restore peg and they're going to make a ton of money. I've seen a lot of different things happen. I think in the end, you have to realize that this is the Wild West, right? Anything can happen in crypto. Top 10 cryptos can drop, 50% in a day. Top 10 or top 3 stablecoins can lose peg 30, 40%. So just make sure that you have money in here that you are willing to risk, even in stablecoin, which is something that I did not do well. I thought of my stablecoin as pretty much cash, right? I thought worst case scenario, Anchor maybe gets a little hack or something like that. A small percentage of what they hold actually gets drained, but I didn't think that the peg would break this violently and for this long. But of course, you live and learn. Let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video. Again, you can check out BlockFi and also Unstoppable Domains, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.